start with 31st question. According to the passage, natural selection cannot anticipate future environment on the earth as species not fully prepared to face the environmental changes that avoid them will face extinction. So species are not fully prepared. Okay. All the existing species would get extinct as their genomes will not withstand biological misshapes. Third one, inability of a genome to withstand environmental changes would result in extinction. Inability will cause it. Extinction of species is common feature. It's a common feature. It's all about extinction they are talking. Then we'll see second question is also there on it. The passage suggests that Darwinian theory of evolution is not a theory at all. It's not a theory, it seems, according to the passage, because it does not satisfy the creationist doctrine. Why? It is one point is creationist doctrine. Second, extinction is a function of environment and biological assault. There is no evidence to refuse it. Existence of an organism is attributed to the creator. So we'll see now the passage. Natural selection cannot anticipate future environments on the earth. Okay, so natural selection does not anticipate future environments on the earth. So we don't have this. Okay, therefore the set of existing organisms can never be fully prepared for environmental catastrophes. So we can't be fully prepared any living existing organisms that avoid life. An outcome of this is the extinction of those species which cannot overcome environmental adversity. So it's a natural selection kind of thing they are talking. This failure to survive in a modern terms can be attributed to the genome which are unable to withstand the geological vagaries or biological misshapes. So that can be equated to the genome which are not able to adjust to the geological vagaries, okay, like infections, diseases and so on. In biological evolution on the earth, extinction of a species has been a major feature. So extinction was common. The earth may presently have up to 10 million species, yet more than 90% of species that have overlived on the earth are now extinct. So more than 90% are extinct. Once again the creationist doctrine fails. So here creationist doctrine fails to satisfy address why a divine creator will first bother to create millions of species and then allow them to perish. So why is doing this? So that's why the creationist doctrine is failed. The Darwinism explanation for extinct life is once again simple, whereas Darwinian theory was simple. Elegant and once convincing. Organisms go extinct as a function of environmental biological assaults for their inheritance deem them ill-equipped. So they are saying Darwinism is more convenient than the fact. Therefore, the so-called Darwinian theory of evolution is not a theory at all. So that's why it is not theory. It is actually practically happening. Okay, evolution happens. This is a fact. So it's a fact. That's what they're saying. Evolution will happen. The mechanism of evolution, Darwinian or Darwin proposed natural selection, is amply supported by scientific data as well. Okay. Indeed, to date, no single geological, botanical, geological, paleontological, genetic or physical evidence has refuted either of central two main Darwinian ideas if religion is not taken into consideration. So nobody can go against Darwinian theory. That is a question. So that is the passage. Now see the question. According to the passage, natural selection cannot anticipate future environment on the earth. This was the beginning statement. No, why? Why? Because species not prepared to face the environment challenges that avoid them to face extinction. Oh yes. All existing species would get extinct as their genome will not withstand biological. This might be yes. Inability of a genome to withstand environmental changes would result in extinction. Maybe extinction of a species is common feature. So here all the statement looks right because but no, if you see only 3 will be right, one among this is wrong. Whether species is fully equipped or prepared, this is the question. All existing species would get extinct as their genome will not withstand biological mischiefs. Inability of genome to withstand environmental changes would result in extinction. Extinction of a species is a common feature. So if you see here, so second statement, all existing species. They didn't say all existing. They said some species which can't withstand. This is the key here. It is not about all. Remaining all look same. This was not, if all word is not used, again all 4 are right. So with that I will eliminate 2 and then go with C. Second question they are saying it is not a theory at all. Why? Because practically it is happening. So that's the reason they were saying, right? So it does not satisfy. Creation is doctrine. We didn't talk about it. Extinction is function of environment and biological assault. That is what is proved. There is no evidence to refuse. We didn't talk about evidences to refuse. Existence of organisms is attributed to creator. Creator, because of creator it is not. We are saying biologically, environmentally, it is making, right? So that's why it is not a theory at all. It is practically happening. So option B will be the right answer.